Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Hey, here, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Wednesday. Coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast, we're going to tell you all about a pretty vigorous storm system headed our way, which may produce some severe weather tomorrow afternoon. And then get your winter coats back out because Friday is going to be a frigid day across the area. All of that and a whole lot more coming up at this morning's edition of your Prime Time Forecast, brought to you by Alpha Insurance Agent Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. You need to scan that QR code on the screen or click that link at the top of this video to get in touch with Jamie so you can get your cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote and find out just exactly how much money Jamie Dukas can save you with your insurance today. All right, let's jump into the weather forecast this morning. Let's go over and take a look at your convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Don't forget to follow us over on YouTube and be sure and click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. Doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, that's the best way to get those notifications when we go live for severe weather. So for today, no weather woes. We are in good shape. If there is any severe weather today, it's going to be well off to our northwest. If you're traveling up into extreme northwest Tennessee or maybe southern Illinois, Missouri, back over into Kentucky, then you might want to check on that forecast up there. But we're looking good across East Alabama and West Georgia for today. But then as we head toward tomorrow, we will show you what's going to happen. So that cold front is going to start sweeping across Alabama. We could have storms anytime after 9 o'clock tomorrow. But I think the window of opportunity for severe will be from about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon through about 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. Now, it's going to be a windy day, even away from thunderstorms. We're talking winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour tomorrow. Our temperature is going to be in the upper 60s. That threshold for this time of year for severe weather is about 65 degrees. So tomorrow we're going to be at about 68, maybe 69 degrees. So certainly going to have some tropical type air in the area that's going to help fuel these storms. We're going to have some veering in the atmosphere, so there is that chance that we could see a few tornadoes tomorrow as well. The greatest threat from this line of storms will be damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. But all modes of severe weather will be possible tomorrow afternoon across East Alabama, West Georgia, North Georgia, all the way over into Atlanta Metro, all the way back to Birmingham, down to Montgomery, back over toward Macon, Augusta, even up towards Charlotte, North Carolina, Greenville, Spartanburg, Great Smoky Mountains. So a large area of the southeastern United States is outlook for the possibility of severe weather on Thursday afternoon. So it's going to be one of those days you're going to want to stay weather aware. Make sure you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather information. 90% of the folks who are injured or killed in severe weather events are those who had zero situational awareness. They did not have a clue what was going on around them. So make sure you at least prepare yourself and your family by knowing what is going on around you. Have multiple ways to receive severe weather information. You know what I say. Make sure you have a good app on your phone and make sure you have a NOAA weather radio. Every place of business, every school, every house of worship, every home should have a NOAA weather radio with a backup battery in it, and it should be programmed for a tier of counties around you, including your county. Be sure you do that. You got time today to run to your local box store and pick one up. Get it programmed so that you'll be prepared in the event that there is severe weather in your area tomorrow afternoon. And then as we look at Friday, it's all gone, but Friday, it's going to be a cold, blustery day. We may not make it out of the 40s on Friday, and we're going to have a brisk northwest wind on top of it. Wind chill factors will likely stay in the 30s. And up here in North Georgia, we may be in the upper 20s for wind chill factors throughout most of the day on Friday. Going to be a very cold, raw day. Let's back up and take a look at the latest graphic from the National Weather Service office out of Birmingham. As you can see, all of those counties in yellow, and this does cover West Georgia all the way over to Atlanta and up through North Georgia as well. We're covered under a slight risk of severe weather. There are 5 categories, marginal being the least significant, and of course high being number 5, the highest significance. We're at a number 2 today, that is slight. You start paying attention really at slight, at enhanced, and then you start really getting concerned at moderate and high. We're at slight, so that's a 2 out of 5. Everybody probably will not see severe weather tomorrow afternoon, but there is enough of a risk here to really pay attention to this event. And you can see that between 8 a.m. and noon across northwest Alabama, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. across central and extreme northeast Alabama, and then between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. across most of East Alabama and West Georgia. I would say that window probably opens after 12 noon tomorrow across East Alabama and West Georgia, and will continue through 5, 6, or 7 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon. Again, don't forget to follow us on YouTube so that you get that notification in the event that we do go live tomorrow to cover severe weather. You'll be guaranteed to know that we are going to be there if you will subscribe to our YouTube channel. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company. It's currently 41 degrees. We hit 62 yesterday afternoon. Turned out, yesterday morning was just bone-chilling cold. But by the time we got to 1 or 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, it was a really nice day. And we may see the same type setup today as well, even though it's not nearly as cold out there this morning as it was 24 hours ago. We do have some clouds out there this morning also. The wind is calm at the moment. Humidity is 89%. The barometric pressure at 30.12. No rain in the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning at 6:43. Sun sets at 4:55. And we invite you to stop by M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke and Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. We'll give you a 20% chance of a shower or maybe a little light drizzle today. It's not going to be a big deal today. I think we stay cloudy for most of the day. 64 will be your high this afternoon. Down to 57 tonight with a 20% chance of a shower. Then on Thursday, 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some storms may be severe. We could have a thunderstorm pretty much any time after 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, but that severe window opens at about noon tomorrow and continues through late afternoon. 68 will be your high temperature, down to 39 for your overnight low on Thursday night. Some of the higher terrain locations across extreme North Georgia up into the Great Smokies could see a snow flurry on the backside of this. Should not amount to much. And then on Friday, we go back to partly sunny skies. It's going to be beautiful for the weekend, but look at that daytime high. We're like 46 degrees on Friday, 49 on Saturday. We start to moderate out there by Sunday at 55 and Monday at 58 degrees. Cold period on the way as we continue with this pattern of warming up in the winter and then having severe storms. I was at a meeting yesterday. We were talking to a meteorologist out of the Atlanta office, and I made the comment, there used to be a particular time of the year where we had most of our severe weather. Now it could happen anytime throughout the year. That's always been the case, but it just seems like here in the last several years, we've just had threats of severe weather during just about every month of the year pretty consistently over the last couple of 2 or 3 years. And this year, it looks like it's not going to be any different. But anyway, make sure you remain weather aware tomorrow. You got to know what's going on around you to be able to protect yourself in the event that we do have severe weather. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar scanning from the Shelby County Airport out of Birmingham this morning, showing no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia at this hour. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on the Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. If you go to our website, upper right-hand corner, we have a donate button there. All you got to do is click it to help support us, and we invite you to do that. And also, those folks you see scrolling on the screen, they are our partners. If you would like to help support us and be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started before we do our very next weather forecast. Don't forget, you can catch my daily weather forecast over on God's Country, 90.9 FM, and East Alabama's classic rock giant, 89.7 The Classic. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in your first thing tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia.